Hey guys, Mike here. So today, I'm here to talk to you about Dolittle. In this review, I'll be going over a brief summary of the plot, my quick thoughts about the film, and whether or not you guys should go and see it. So I'm going to try and keep this review spoiler-free. However, if you don't know anything about the film and you want to go in completely blind, then let's just come back to this video once you've seen the film. So with that, let's get started, shall we?
I think to myself, oh, what a wonderful world.
So Dolittle stars Robert Downey Jr. as Dr. Dolittle. In Dolittle, the Queen has fallen ill, and Dr. Dolittle, with the help of his animal assistants, must go off to a far, mysterious island to help find a plant that will help cure the Queen. And so we have Dolittle. So guys, jeez. Let's get the main thing out of the way first. Let's talk about Robert Downey Jr. The man went from rising star to pretty much hitting absolute rock bottom. Then he got a chance of a lifetime, worked his way back up to the top, and now he's one of the most sought after, highly paid actors in Hollywood. Robert Downey Jr., Iron Man. So, what's the first thing that Robert Downey Jr. does after playing Iron Man for over a decade? He does the third incarnation of Dr. Dolittle. Really, Robert, you could have done anything and you chose to do this? As soon as I saw this movie was announced, it looked like a person who was having a midlife crisis. And honestly, after watching this movie, my perspective has not changed. Because, you know what, I didn't actually watch any of the trailers for this. I didn't know what he was going to sound like, what he was going to do in this one. I just wanted to watch it and just find out everything whilst I was watching the movie. And I gotta say, this is one of the most bizarre performances I've ever seen him give. First of all, I don't know what accent he was trying to attempt. I heard that he was trying to do a Welsh accent, but I'm just like, really? It just came across as ridiculously cartoony and nonsensical. It honestly just seemed like Robert Downey Jr. said, what's a really weird voice I can do? I know! And the amount of other talented actors they bring into this one is just ridiculous. Like Rami Malek, Emma Thompson, John Cena, Craig Robinson, the list goes on. I say the CGI in the animals is probably the highlight of the movie, though at times it did kind of look a bit lackluster. The humour in the story was very childish, though I give an absolute pass on this because this is at the forefront a children's movie. And though I am saying the humour is childish, it's not necessarily a negative because it does definitely work for this movie. Though personally, I just didn't really think it was all that funny. Though honestly guys, after everything I've said about this movie and all my expectations walking into it, this movie was not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I've heard some people compare Dolittle to Cats, and I've got to say that compared to Cats, this movie is like in league with Saving Private Ryan and Shawshank Redemption. Dolittle is nowhere near as bad as Cats. In the end, Dolittle's biggest crimes is that it's a bit generic, it's a bit forgettable, and it's just such a shame that Robert Downey Jr. did this straight after Iron Man. The only positive I can really bring from this one, it looked like Robert had a fairly good time making this one. I imagine he was just looking for something a little bit more low-key after playing Iron Man for so many years. But honestly, if he needs to do a movie like this before he starts doing real roles again, then by all means, Robert, you know, have your fun. Though eventually, Robert Downey Jr. is going to need to remind people why he's one of the most in-demand actors in Hollywood. Overall, guys, this movie is nowhere near as bad as I thought it was going to be. Robert Downey Jr. is fine in the movie, the CGI is decent, the humour somewhat attempts to be funny, and the story is, you know, engaging enough that you can follow the narrative easy enough. Though at the same time, it's generic as hell. But now, as for whether or not, you guys should go and see it. Even though I didn't think this movie was as bad as I thought it was going to be, by no means am I recommending that you should watch this one. Honestly, other than Robert Downey Jr. being in this movie, there's really no reason to watch it. The only reason I would recommend to watch it is to kind of see how bad it is, though personally, I didn't think it was as terrible as everyone else did. But in all seriousness, I would not recommend going to watch this one. Honestly, just give this one a complete pass. If you want to watch a good Dr. Dolittle movie, watch the ones with Eddie Murphy, because at least those ones were entertaining and had a coherent story. Okay guys, that's my review of Dolittle. If you've seen it, what did you think about it? And what's your favourite incarnation of Dr. Dolittle? Whatever it is, drop it in the comments below. And until next time, I've been Michael. See ya!